You're watching News 19 Saturday Morning.
Good morning and welcome to News 19 Saturday Morning. Thanks for starting your July 4th weekend with us. I'm Janae Frazier. Well, with the 4th of July weekend upon us, people are doing all kinds of things to celebrate. A lot of people will be heading to Lake Murray for their annual Independence Day celebration. In fact, that's where we find News 19's Nick Jones. How's it looking out there?
Hey Janae, it's really great out here. Breeze is blowing. It's really comfortable. I'm here last year when I came to the Lake Murray Boat Parade. It was ridiculously hot, but it's really comfortable and it's a great time to be out here. So joining me is Vicki Davis with Capital City Lake Murray Country. So just tell me a little bit about this this boat parade.
Yes, we are celebrating 29 years of a Lake Murray Boat Parade. We're fortunate to have the jewel of South Carolina in our backyard, so we wanted to get the community together and have a fun time and show our patriotism.
Now, usually y'all have some kind of competition for the most patriotic boats, is that right?
That's right. Last year we had someone playing the trumpet, balloons released, red, white, and blue smoke released. So we have 4 places for July 4th, 4 winners today, the top prize of $500.
Awesome. So, I mean, there's really a lot of patriotic boats out here. It's really kind of a unique thing to kind of see. And not only is there a boat parade, there will be fireworks later, right?
That's right. When it gets dark enough, we're going to light up the sky of Lake Murray with our annual fireworks around 9:15. You can see those from all over the lake because we launch them from Drew Island and Spence Island. So get on a boat or go to the park sites. You will be able to see those fireworks.
Now, there's so many different things that people could be doing, you know, on 4th of July weekend. So why would you say, you know, people should come here to Lake Murray?
Well, we are fortunate enough to have a community. People hold barbecues and they get family reunions together and just have a fun time in their own backyard without having to get on the road or to travel to another place. They get to stay home and enjoy this beautiful lake.
Absolutely. So what's your favorite part about this whole event?
Definitely the fireworks. I love listening to the music, choreographed to the fireworks show. It just makes you feel really good and proud to be an American.
So with the fireworks later on, what time do you think that's probably going to happen?
9:15 p.m.
Oh, awesome. So make sure that you do come out here later on for fireworks at 9:15. And the boat parade starts at 12 o'clock, so come out on the water or go out to the Lake Murray Dam and check that out, Janae.
Thanks so much, Nick. And with tonight's fireworks, you may want to leave your pets at home. The loud noises can often be a traumatic time for pets. Every 4th of July weekend, thousands of pets across the country lose their pets. So to avoid the stress and frustration, local veterinarians recommend placing animals in a secure place. There are a number of ways to keep animals safe, including aromatherapy and a thunder shirt. But Dr. Wendy King says one drug can provide a calming effect without sedating your pet.
It's called Solea. It's a gel that the owners rub on the gums of the pet, and it causes, it makes the pets not able to produce adrenaline. So they just don't have that fear response.
Dr. King says Solea lasts between 2 and 3 hours. To find more ways on how to calm down your pet during the holiday fireworks, head over to our website, WLTX.com. And well, I know a lot of you want to know what the weather will be like as you celebrate all weekend long. For help with that, we turn to meteorologist Daniel Bonds.
Good morning, Janae. Yeah, we're watching the weather closely for this weekend, certainly, and what we're watching too is some nice weather here along the coast. Right now at Edisto Beach, 84 degrees. You can see people already gathering to enjoy our coast. And if you are heading down towards Myrtle Beach, Charleston, or Hilton Head over the weekend, should be okay. Talking about high temperatures generally in the upper 80s. Can't rule out a shower, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm. Small chances for rain Saturday and even into Sunday, small chances for rain. High temperatures on Sunday, probably a touch warmer, generally in the lower 90s. And obviously these water temperatures aren't bad, 80 to 84 degrees from Myrtle Beach down to Hilton Head. Here at home, we're looking at temperatures generally in the mid to upper 70s and low 80s right now. 81 degrees in the capital city and Lexington, 80 degrees in Sumter, 82 degrees in Orangeburg. The coolest spot right now, Winsboro, checking in at 75 degrees. But you mix in the humidity, it already feels like 85 in Columbia and Lexington. It feels like 87 in St. Matthews and in Orangeburg. So that's going to be the trend over the weekend and over the next few days. The heat and humidity, heat index values will be increasing. So if you are doing anything outdoors over the next couple of days, you do want to keep it in mind that heat index values will probably be in this low 100-degree range for this afternoon, and certainly by Sunday, Monday into Tuesday, you're talking about maybe up to 104 heat index value on Sunday, 103 Monday and Tuesday, maybe 102 on Wednesday. So heat and humidity are going to continue to build. and we're not going to rule out a shower or thunderstorm during the afternoon and evening hours. We'll put our forecast into motion for you. Here comes a line of showers and storms talking late this afternoon and during the early evening hours. So there will be that chance for some rain and a few rumbles of thunder. We're starting off dry on Sunday, but once again during the heat of the day, there will be that opportunity for showers and storms mainly in the afternoon hours. So a typical summertime light pattern, we'll see an opportunity for showers and storms. Otherwise, we're looking at partly cloudy and hot conditions over the next several days, which does include today. Even as we work our way into Sunday evening, can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm into the overnight hours, lingering shower during the overnight hours. This is what we're expecting for the next 7 days. As we mentioned, very typical summertime pattern, as you would expect for July 1st. 92 degrees today, small chance for rain both today and tomorrow. Temperatures start really heating up. 95 degrees Sunday, 96 degrees on Monday. And for our Independence Day holiday, looking for a high temperature of 96 degrees again. A pop-up shower, thunderstorm will be possible during the afternoon and evening hours. That's going to be the trend Wednesday, Thursday, into Friday. Maybe a slightly better chance for showers and storms on Thursday with high temperatures pretty consistent though, low to mid 90s each and every day. Heat index values, as we mentioned, will be in the triple digits. So once again, you're doing anything outdoors, especially during the heat of the day, make sure you drink plenty of fluids and maybe just take it easy really during that real hot part of the day. So looks like a typical summertime light pattern. Janae?
Thanks so much, Daniel. Well, new this morning, Richland County deputies are still investigating an overnight shooting that sent someone to the hospital. Now, it happened at Club Vault in the 3000 block of Broad River Road. Deputies say around 4 a.m. in the club's parking lot. They say the victim was sitting in their car when they were shot. The victim was taken to the hospital. Their condition is not known at this time. If you have any information that can help police find the suspects, please call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. And the opioid epidemic is becoming a major problem in our state. In 2015, almost 600 people in our state died from opioids. And just last year, South Carolina saw almost 7,000 suspected opioid or heroin overdoses. Now, one county's deputies have a new tool that could save lives.
This is what an overdose looks like.
The opioid epidemic it affects everyone.
Captain Jack Rushing with the Kershaw County Sheriff's Office says folks becoming addicted to heroin, prescriptions, and other opioids is a growing problem.
We get complaints about heroin being on the streets.
Opioids such as heroin and fentanyl decreases the sensation of pain and relaxes you, but also slows down your breathing. And too much could stop your breathing altogether and kill you. Rushing and his department will now all carry Narcan.
It is a tool in our belt.
An opiate overdose antidote.
If we don't have it, it could cost someone their life.
Police officers can get to the scene a lot sooner.
Arnold Elliott with DHEC was one of the class instructors who trained the deputies on how to use the life-saving nasal spray.
It basically saves a person just long enough to be taken to treatment.
And it's not just saving addicts.
We're seeing a lot of other accidental overdoses by children get into like the fentanyl patches, or somebody get into their parents' or even grandparents' pills. And so Narcan works on all of these.
That if they do come across a foreign powder substance that could possibly kill them or kill their fellow officer, that they have this Narcan.
A small resource with a big impact, helping to save lives.
The training and the officer's Narcan was paid for by a multi-million-dollar federal grant. Well, Richland deputies are still looking for a bank robbery suspect. They say this man in the surveillance photo walked into the TD Bank in the 10,000 block of Two Notch Road. It happened around 3 yesterday afternoon. The photo shows him wearing a green baseball hat. If you know who this man is, call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. You can also call that number if you know where a burglary suspect is. Richland deputies need your help finding this man. He's 38-year-old Christopher Pascal. They say he's wanted for 2 burglaries in May off of Leesburg Road. One break-in was at a home and the other was at the K Cleaners. Columbia police also say he is responsible for break-ins at 3 businesses on Rosewood Drive. If you can help find him, again, call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. Well, 1 person is dead and 2 are in the hospital after a crash last night in Clarendon County. It happened on U.S. Bethel Highway just after 5 o'clock on Friday. A car was driving on the road when it ran into an unoccupied vehicle with the trailer blocking the road. The driver and the passenger in the front seat are still recovering, but the back seat passenger died at the scene. The crash is still under investigation. Well, a record number of travelers are expected to travel across the Carolinas over the holiday weekend. AAA of the Carolinas say more than 600,000 residents across the state are expected to travel between today and Tuesday. AAA says the average price for a gallon of gas in the Palmetto State is $1.94. That's 8 cents cheaper than this time last year. And speaking of gas, the state's first gas tax increase in 30 years goes into effect today. The state gas tax will rise by 2 cents per gallon. It's the first step of a 12-cent hike over 6 years. Other parts of the new law taking effect include a $200 increase in the sales tax cap on vehicles. All of these measures are in an effort to rebuild South Carolina's damaged roads and bridges. More than a dozen people have been shot at a nightclub in Arkansas. 17 people were injured at the Power Lounge nightclub in Little Rock. The shooting broke out around 2:30. So far, no deaths have been reported, but one person is in critical condition, and the youngest victim is only 16 years old. Officials are still investigating the incident, but they have ruled out terrorism. And police in Pennsylvania continue to search for a man they say shot someone in traffic. They say the man killed 18-year-old Bianca Robertson after a dispute on the road. It happened just outside of Philadelphia in the town of West Goshen. The driver is being described as around 30 or 40 years old, and he was in a red pickup truck. Officials do not yet have a suspect, and they are offering $5,000 for useful information. Well, a look around the world this morning. Today is the 20th anniversary of Hong Kong's return to China. The date was honored with a flag-raising ceremony in the territory. Chinese President Xi Jinping was also on hand to mark the anniversary. And just to our north, across the border, it's Canada Day. The holiday marks the union of colonies to form what we now know as Canada. Originally called Dominion Day, it was renamed Canada Day when the country got full independence in 1982. It's celebrated all over the world, with Canadians living in both the country and abroad. Well, Adventure is hosting Americana Day today. Make sure you bring your gloves and hats because the Columbia Fireflies will be there signing autographs. There will be patriotic activities and lessons about the science of fireworks. The museum is also giving free admission to military members and their families on July 4th. Free lunches will be provided for kids under 12. The museum will be decorated in red, white, and blue to celebrate the USA's 241st birthday. And Trustus Theater is ending the run of the popular musical Rock of Ages with shows today at 8 p.m. and a 3 p.m. matinee Sunday. The rock and roll fairy tale features music by Journey, Poison, Twisted Sister, and White Snake. Tickets are $35 for the weekend performances. Well, things are getting peachy in Lexington for the 4th of July, where you can get in on the action. We'll tell you after the break.